Hello there, Kyle Katarn here, and it is Wednesday, my droids. Let's read some Star Wars comics. Welcome back to Comics with Katarn, where I do a first-time reaction and dramatic narration of the brand new Star Wars comics. Let's see what we're reading today. Today we are saying farewell to the Doctor Aphra series with the final 3 issues, 38, 39, and 40. Without further ado, let's do it! Alright, Doctor Aphra, issue number 38. I think this is probably the last Dark Droids crossover issue that we're going to get. First it comes for the metal, then it comes for everything else. That's right, and Sonostaros has been fully hijacked by the droid Scourge. This must be a rescue mission at this point. There's nothing else left to do. Doctor Aphra, truth to liars. Tasked with investigating malfunctioning droids at a tag warehouse, Dr. Aphra and Just Lucky came face to face with the Scourge droids. After disabling one of them, Aphra used her connection to the Spark Eternal, a component of the mysterious Scourge, to find out just what the void is going on. She discovered that Magna Tolvin, off on a separate Scourge-related investigation, was overtaken by the evil entity. The Scourge is moving into cyborgs. Now Aphra must turn to the one person she always comes back to. Written by Alyssa Wong, art by Minkyu Jung. Corellia. Oh boy. You can already tell this is going to be an awkward conversation. I'm sorry. Aphra, what do you want? A lot of things. I always tell you that this is the last time I'll ask you for a favor, but we both know it won't be. Because I'm reliable. Because you love me. That's why you always say yes. So, yeah, Sana, I took you for granted. I thought you'd always be there for me no matter what happened. That's why you left, to teach me a lesson. Shelly, I didn't leave to punish you. I left for me, asterisk, see Sonostaros issue number 1, because I needed somebody who could look beyond herself, and this conversation is showing me I made the right decision. Void, this is awkward. Seriously. Fine, you're right, you did, whatever. I'm not here for me, though. I'm really not here for you either. Yeah, you should leave. Magna needs our help. Something is wrong with some of the droids. I don't know how many, but it's spreading. She's caught up in the middle of it. I can't fix this on my own. You're the only one I can rely on for help. I'm right here. My point stands. Man, shut the fuck up, Lucky. To have any chance at saving Magna, she needs us at our best. And I'm at my best with you. Please, Sana, tell me everything. Oh, please, Sana, tell me everything. Sana's like, God damn it, I really don't want to help you, Aphra, but if Magna needs us, I have no choice. Epiconia, Galactic Relay Hub. I want everything. I almost have it. We are so close. I can taste the living warmth of every organic body that could be mine. This city is mine. Its bodies are mine. And yet, this final trick eludes me. The final trick being making that leap from cyborg into humans? What am I missing? Like, this is a horrible predicament, and we want Magna to get saved, but the purple eyes look pretty good on her, I have to say. I should know how to do this. The Spark Eternal lived in the meat. It knew. Pressing my mind into organic consciousness should be easy. But with each new droid and hybrid I eat, I splinter. Filtering through so many minds for one piece of information is... I feel like I'm forgetting things. Am I not enough? Ah, no. Of course not. How could I be? There's so much left to consume. So much I haven't tasted. The more I feed the hunger, the more it grows. This is what I was made to do. I am not enough. But I will be. Ha! That's what you think, man. You're about to get stabbed through the thorax by Ajax Sigma, and it's gonna be dope. Scourge 1, Outer Rim. Epiconia. Wow, that's nice. I like how you establish a location and then immediately move away from it. That's How helpful. That city's crawling with droids, but I don't see any people. It's eerie. Maybe they're being kept in the same place as Magna. How are we going to get to her? Thanks to Sana's sweet-talking, we already know where she is. It wasn't sweet-talking, Aphra. The rebellion cares about its people. I just asked Leia Organa for a favor that she was inclined to grant. Nah, you sweet-talked her. Magna was tracking another group of rebels who disappeared without warning, so she and her crew had trackers embedded into their clothes. Luckily, her signal is still active. As for the how, behold, Tag Corp's experimental EMP emitters, courtesy of the late and great Cassius Belli. Does Domina know you have those? If we botch this, it's not going to matter, so let's make sure we get it right. Are they stable? That, I wouldn't use that word. They weren't entirely assembled when I took them, and I made a couple of my own modifications. These are our last resort. They're very short range, but they should knock out everything in the immediate vicinity. That means blasters, machinery, and my electro tattoos. Now, let's go kill some droids. Okay, we've got a plan, we've got some gadgets. We've got an ex-girlfriend in distress. All the elements are here. The board is set. Let's see how this plays out. An eye goes dark. And another. And another. What this hidden saboteur fails to realize is that I have eyes everywhere. I flicker through my bodies, darting from droid to droid until I see him. As a rooftop droid, I spot him first. The automated culinary assistant in the neighboring apartment confirms it. And the security enforcers see. Just in time for the EMP. What? That section of bodies has gone dull. I can't feel them anymore. They've been cut off from the consciousness, from the hive mind. This is hilarious. He's like, first the Roomba spotted him. Then the smart fridge confirmed it. And then the toaster sent us the assassination coordinates. Do you smell something rotting? Magna's signal's coming from inside. Oh god, I think this is the first time that I've actually considered the fact that the rooms where the Dark Droids are doing their experiments must smell so fucking nasty. All this decomposing flesh, and then all that oily smell, like the rusty machinery parts that you get in an auto shop and stuff. No good, man. Oh, and this is their first time really witnessing these horrors too, the extent of it, Light. All of those missing people. The droids are operating on them. God, look at Aphra's face. Their bodies are being butchered and modified with tech parts. Wait, cyborgs, flesh and machine. The entity called Magna, the key to its evolution. Those are experiments. It's a machine trying to move into organic bodies. Is that possible? Everything's impossible until it isn't. That's science. Sana! I see her. Oh, look, and there's Lobot and there's Valance. Placing us very specifically in the timeline, we know exactly where we are. That's Bylert Valance with her. I see Lobot too, Aphra. More cyborgs, and they don't seem like they're being held prisoner. She's not being held with the other prisoners. She's helping the droids. I guess this rescue just turned into a smash and grab. It always ends up being burglary with you. Alright, there goes the EMP. Knock everyone out. Intruders! But whose minds here are not yet mine? I calculate the probability of countless scenarios every second, yet organic creatures still possess the ability to surprise me. Their tenacity is as admirable as it is irritating. Do you trust me? I'll make a one-time exception. How sweet of you. Hold on, Magna. You're coming with us whether you like it or not. Amazing. A non-consensual rescue. That's what this is. The Archangel 4. Oh, okay, wow. So we're already off Epiconia. So They knock everybody out with the EMP, grab Magna, and they just leave. Leaving Lobot behind, and Valance? I suppose. I feel like Sanastaros would have something to say about them leaving Lobot behind after the deal she made with Leia, but... Aphra? Sana? What happened? It's okay, Magna. Shh, don't move. I said don't move. Like, we'll fucking shoot you. We're concerned, but we're ready to fill you with holes if we have to. DH-17 up her nose, like right when she wakes up here. Nothing gets by you, huh? All this effort to retrieve a single body, but your friend isn't here anymore. She's nothing but an empty house, and I'm the only one home. I can work with that. What are you doing? You said the Spark Eternal is part of you now. Know what I learned when it was part of me? Connections are liabilities. They open you both up to risk. I'm gonna go digging in your head, find out what you are, and how to take you apart. You told me I was boring. How dare you? Yes, let's go. Oh, wow. Aphra's being exposed to the hive mind. She's, like, being able to comprehend, like, the level of crazy consciousness that the droids have. This is... so many minds. No, one mind. Processing an endless flood of information from so many places. How is it all of this at the same time? It's too much all at once for one person to handle. And it needs to consume more. So show me. Show me how you're going to do it. Oh, look, and there's the droid fleet. This is a sweet page, actually. Gah! You good? My arm feels like it's been asleep for a year, but yeah. Thanks for the escape hatch. I was right. It is one consciousness. It's trying to survive. If it consumes everything, nothing can kill it, right? But as this scourge grows, it's fragmenting. It can't process everything it's experiencing. That's why the experiments on Epiconia were so disturbing. No, I think that was just it playing. Like a child exploring its world. It's already figured out the jump from droid to cyborg. Doc, if we can stop it before it learns how to move into fully organic bodies... That's the thing. It already has. Domina! You're in danger! Oh my god. Okay. Oh fuck, of course it's to be continued. This is where they end it? Awesome. Alright, well, Magna has finally been retrieved. We haven't quite gotten the Scourge out of her yet, necessarily. And that may not even happen until Ajax comes in and does his thing. But I feel like we have to rescue Domina now, right? Like, it's gotta happen. Because, not necessarily out of the goodness of Aphra's heart, but if we don't rescue Domina, no one's getting paid. And that's a big deal, too. To be continued on Doctor Aphra, issue number 39. Which we're gonna read right now. Alright, well, I guess I was wrong. The Dark Droids crossover is not quite done yet. Let's go with issue 39. Betsy Cola. This is a fun cover. Doctor Aphra, above all. Tasked with investigating malfunctioning droids at a tag warehouse, Dr. Aphra and Just Lucky came face to face with the scourged hordes. After disabling one of them, Aphra used her connection to the Spark Eternal, a component of the mysterious rogue machine intelligence, and discovered that Magna Tolvan was also corrupted by the Scourge. Then Aphra, Lucky, and Sana traveled to the Scourge-affected world of Epiconia, where Tolvan and the other cyborgs infected by the Scourge are continuing experiments to transition into organic minds, and Domina Tag is the Scourge's next target. Written by Alyssa Wong, art by Minkyu Jung. The Acquisitor, Domina Tag's flagship, Tag Space. Oh, God! Get away from me! Oh, man. They're already in full swing here. Oh, good. At least she started fighting. Lapin, report! Domina Tag, head of Tag Corporation. Lady Domina, all of the droids aboard the Acquisitor have turned on us. It's just like what happened on the Casus Belli. You have to escape. Please follow me to the hangar. Lapin Tag, Domina Tag's personal assistant. Our personnel are compromised too? It seems like only those with cybernetic augmentations. The droids are killing everyone else. Hurry! Oh, nice. She's just gonna send him off. Lady Domina, what are you doing? There's too much important data aboard this ship. I can't abandon it. But TAG Corporation needs a proper heir. An heir? No! I don't want this! Lady Domina, you're TAG Corporation! And if I die, you will be. This is your duty, Lapin. Survive. And she sends him off. Wow. I mean, Domina is a lady of great confidence, so if she feels like this kind of failsafe is necessary, like, she might not make it, honestly. Domina Tag, come with me. Let's talk. I'm listening. Nice. She's not going down without a fight. Oh, and we're cutting away. Come on. The Archangel 4. Hyperspace. This is a gorgeous hyperspace shot, by the way. I love the way we've got such a brilliant... Like, hyperspace is just a really cool visual because it's so brilliantly bright and blue, but the ships are always kind of, like, underlit because it's still in the darkness of space. Like, I like how the front is so shadowed. And you've got this, like, brilliant light coming from the engines in the back. Sonostaros, Doctor Aphra, and Magna Tolvin, who's just hanging in there. And just lucky. Reports of vicious droid attacks are flooding in from remote farming outposts in the Outer Rim to the Imperial City of Coruscant. So far, there are no explanations for the malfunctions. It's not just happening on Epiconia. It's spreading. We should reach the Inquisitor soon. Lucky, look after Magna while Sana and I board the ship. No. Excuse me? I have to get back to Canto Bight. Do you know how many casinos are in that city? The majority of their staff, hosts, dealers, maintenance, cleaning crew, it's all made of droids. My little brother Pac is in danger. Ariel is in danger. I'm sorry. From the time I spent with her, Magna seems like a nice gal, but this is your mess, not mine. You owe me, Aphra. Now let me off your damn ship. Man, I'm sorry. I hate Lucky so much. After all this is your mess, not mine? Like, that's a fine how do you do. Canto Bight. Okay, wow, well, she actually dropped him off. It's better than you deserve, dude. Go on, then. This makes us even. Does it? Honestly, I don't know if either of us is still keeping count. But let's go with yes. Okay, and they're off. Boss, you're alive! Tucker, where's my family? The Crescent Royal Casino! Ariel! Shut up, kid. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. And then we're cutting away again. Okay. I can't believe you're letting me fly your ship. Special circumstances. Plus, I'm busy. I pulled this spider-leg droid off the back of Magna's neck. Saw a bunch on the Casus Belli, too. I think they carry the data that lets the Scourge inject its consciousness into droids and cyborgs. You're reprogramming it? I'm giving it a different payload. Now when it hops from droid to droid, it'll inject a virus that targets the Scourge, incapacitating the bodies it's stolen. In theory, anyway. But hey, everything's theoretical until it's proven, right? It's not a cure. I didn't get a good enough look at the Scourge to figure one out, but... Hey, you did good. We're gonna figure this out together, okay? Look at how bewildered Aphra is in this panel here. Like, that Sana is reaching out to her. Okay. Thanks. Anyway, this baby's ready for a test run. I hope it goes well, because that's the only virus droid we've got. We beat the Scourge once when it was the Spark Eternal. I've seen how scrambled its mind is now. We can beat it again. We've already been through the worst. Nothing scares me anymore. Oh, Jesus. Massive, just full-scale space battle between Tag Corp and the droids. You know what? Never mind. Yeah, seriously, this would scare anybody. Jeez. Now that the plasma in your blade is drained, maybe we can have a civil conversation. We've met before, on the Casus Belli. Your bodies were different then. As you can see, I've made improvements. I've eaten the knowledge out of so many minds. How could I stay static? You're an innovator yourself, Domina. You've designed many of the Empire's favorite ships, weapons, droids. What do you think of my work? It's efficient, but it lacks artistry. I'm spreading my consciousness to every droid and hybrid in the galaxy as we speak. I will become a perfect constellation of minds until I am all. And you say I lack artistry? Ha! You're hilarious. I am not worried about artistry, Domina. That's why I have you. At this very moment, I am tasting everything. Sampling the limits of organic bodies. What they need to live, and how far I can push before they die. It's important to survey your house before you move in. I could spend centuries teasing that puzzle apart. But I don't have centuries, and I only want one thing, really. I'm so hungry. I don't want to feel like this anymore. The only way to stop it is to keep eating until I am everyone and everything, and there is nothing left that I am not, and... You're falling apart. You think I can fix you. You can give me what I need. The TAG Corporation has it all. Ships with known routes throughout the Empire, advanced manufacturing facilities, and databanks containing a galaxy's worth of information. Resources enough to spread my consciousness and sate my hunger, if only for a moment. I haven't quite learned how to jump from cyborgs to full organic bodies, but I bet you could figure it out, Domina. If you're not already a hybrid, it's small work to make you one. When I sink into your brilliant brain, all of your knowledge will be mine. Unfortunately, I embedded a kill switch in my body. If I die, TAG Corporation wipes all of its data. All of it. No! You're lying. You hope I am, but you're afraid I'm not. If the process of implanting your consciousness into my body fails and kills me, you lose your chance to learn anything from the tags. Is that a risk you want to take? Every second of existence is a risk. Damn, that was a pretty good bluff too, but they're not going for it. What's one more? 2 droids coming up the corridor towards us. Go, little guy. Alright, is it gonna work? Breep. Breep, breep, breep. Crunch. Nice. It worked. Did you see that, Sana? I'm a genius. You have your moments. What was that? I heard something. Barely a sound, easily lost among the millions of sensations I'm experiencing. A grain of sand tumbling down a vast dune. It should be insignificant, but this is a disturbance, and it's spreading. Mine's going dark, one after another, cascading into nothing. Someone is trying to take them from me. I have to find the source of this invasion, but there are so many eyes to look through. Where are you? You can't have my bodies. They're mine. No, Domina! Ah, shit. Shit, shit, shit. Someone's got delusions of grandeur. Grah! I built these droids. I was them. What is this aberrant programming? I made him better. Of course, you're the cause, Aphra. Go ahead and use my own tech against me. I am many now, and you're only one. You'll die, and I never will. Oh my god, is that another EMP? Yes! Oh man, Aphra really came prepared for this one. You alright? Yeah. Was that one of my EMP devices? Also, yeah. Unfortunately, that means our blasters are useless now. We gotta go. The Archangel's this way. I have an urgent task for you, Doctor Aphra. Seriously? Now? My cybernetic implant has been compromised. The EMP discharge momentarily stalled the process, but that won't last long. I'm the only one who has full access to the TAGCO files. The moment that entity takes my mind, it knows everything that I do. I won't let it destroy what I've built. If I start to succumb, kill me, then jettison my body into space. Damn. Fair enough. After the horrible experiments I saw in Epiconia, I wouldn't want that thing to get a hold of my corpse either. No hesitation, Aphra's like totally into Domina, but also fully prepared to kill her if she needs to. Domina, are you? I'm fine. This headache is getting worse, as much as it pains me to admit. The Inquisitor is a lost cause. The Scourge is so enmeshed with the droids aboard that I can't risk retrieving even a scrap of wreckage. Then let's get the hell out of here. Sana, you pilot the Archangel. I'll set the last EMP to reactivate remotely the moment we're gone. As soon as I'm back aboard the ship and you hear my signal, go. You better be quick about it. I'm not waiting forever. Okay, now I'm getting nervous. Come on, Aphra. You better make it back to the ship, girl. Shunk. I'm in. Let's go! Okay, that was suspiciously quick. I kind of don't trust that they're not showing us Aphra, but I'm sure it's fine, right? And... What? Was that a light speed jump? No one should be left aboard to... No. Oh my god. No, what did you do? Aphra! Hey, Sana. I'm sorry I lied to you. Well, I'm not sorry, but I thought you might like to hear I was. Where the hell are you, Aphra? Remember Rosadila, that Outer Rim planet I wrote my third-year university paper about? Turns out I still remember the coordinates. One impossible lightspeed jump down, one more to go. Send me the coordinates now. We're coming to get you. Don't you dare do anything that... I love you. I love you, Sana. I'm not good with feelings, so it's probably better that I can't see your expression right now. I can imagine it, though. You're so mad at me. You heard Domina. The ship has to be obliterated to stop the Scourge. Dropping it onto a planet like we did the Casus Belli isn't enough. But dropping it into a planet might do the trick. Are you trying to be selfless? What's wrong with you? I've got a long list, but we don't have time for that. You were right. You do deserve someone who will tell you they love you. Even if I wasn't that person, I want you to know. You made me believe that I could be. I love you, Sana. Goodbye. What? There's no way. There is no way. I don't see Aphra doing the to be concluded in Doctor Aphra 40. Oh my god. So wait, she hyperspace rams this ship into this moon. She can't be dead, right? I know this is the end of the Aphra series, but they're not going to end it by killing her off. She's too great of a character. Oh man, okay, well, I guess we're going into this final issue here a little concernicus. Whew, man, that was heavy. Okay, let's see how this whole thing ends. And we come to it at last. The 40th and final issue of Doctor Aphra. I have really enjoyed this series. I really don't... I'm not convinced that this is the end of Aphra as a character, though. I'm sure she'll appear in other places, have plenty of cameos in other lines, but... I'm also not convinced she just died. Like, there's no way, right? Unless this is about to be, like, 27 pages of like, memorial tribute. But why would they go that route, you know? Aphra is notoriously, like, difficult to kill. If Vader couldn't pull it off, I doubt that this... I think it's a misdirect. But, let's find out, shall we? Without further ado, the 40th and final issue of Star Wars Doctor Aphra. Doctor Aphra, night is day. In an effort to stop the evil Scourge from overtaking droids in the TAG organization, Dr. Aphra made a daring sacrifice by driving the TAG ship, the Inquisitor, straight into the side of a planet, destroying the Scourge droids, and seemingly herself. Written by Alyssa Wong, art by Ming-Q Jung. Let's do it. Okay, we're seeing this sequence again from her perspective. Yeah, she definitely made it out, right? Plotting in the course, laying the jump. Sana is devastated over here. Oh my god, she's ripping the Navi computer out of the console. What are you doing? Oh my god, yes, escape pod. Yes! Whoo! She made it out! Oh. Oh my god, yes. Who just barely dodged it? Fuck. That's an awesome visual. Look at that. And she's planet side. Okay, I knew she was going to survive that. Here we go. My whole life, I've been looking for freedom. Look at this cool, like, spire-y structure. It almost looks like a building. It's probably just like a big rocky outcropping, though. Trinary suns. I dig it. You've always known that about me, Sona. So, I hope you can understand why. When I had the chance, I took it. Tag space. Domina, tell me she didn't. She did. I have to go back for her. No, she's gone. Nothing can survive a lightspeed jump into a planet. My condolences, Miss Staros. But you have other responsibilities now. You know, Sana, the galaxy will keep moving on without us. Moretti Base, Huron, Outer Rim. Epiconia. I don't know how important we are in the grand scale of things. I'd like to say a lot. I've always wanted to be the center of your attention, but maybe none of us matter at all. Look at this. We're seeing Dark Droids issue number 4 playing out here. Ajax Sigma landing the killing blow. Luke getting taken over for all of about 30 seconds. Everything decays. The people we've held close. The ruins we've explored. Oh, I called it. Magna's gotten free, and right before she's able to take out Sana, Ajax is going to take out the Scourge, and then she's going to be, like, freed of it. Someday, they'll all be gone. There it is. There's the killing blow. And isn't that what makes life exciting? Knowing that now matters more than tomorrow? If we're not going to last, we might as well take what we can. Don't tell Skywalker I said that. He'd have something clever, heartfelt, and naive to say about hope and the future. You know how he is. Always looking behind, so he can look ahead. Is this a Jedi ruin? Look at this. Look at this symbol emblazoned on the wall here. Well, this is cool. We're going to interesting places right now. Dope. Oh, this is cool. You once told me that archaeology is chasing ghosts. Is that how I made you feel? This is great. I like that in the final issue here, we're returning to Aphra's roots in a big way. She's just like doing some archaeology. You're distracted. Sorry, Magna. It's all right. I've been thinking about Chelly too. Domina thinks she's dead, but she's like a Corellian roach. If anyone can cheat death, it's her. I want to go back to Rosadilla to look for her, but I can't just leave you here. You can. You will. If I was in better shape, I'd be boarding the Archangel too. Since I can't, I'm counting on you. Go find our girl, Sana. Bring her home. Wait. What? Is that one of... This is a book. Holy shit, it's one of the ancient texts. It's one of the sacred texts from The Last Jedi. What? Dr. Aphra discovers it? Oh, that's perfect, because she's an archaeologist. I've always wondered how that collection was assembled. Clearly, this is where this one came from. I've only seen a couple of real ones locked up in the archives. I thought most of them had been lost. These are paper pages. I think it's genuine. That's a cool detail. In a galaxy where everything has gone digital and data pads really rule communication, finding a book with paper pages would be like an incredible find. And that's a nice little bit of detail, too, that most of them had been lost. So there was a time when the galaxy relied on more analog means, like paper and like written down books instead of like things were physical, you know? This is where we're headed as a society. With the loss of physical media, suddenly everything's only on streaming services. We need more old school books. DVDs, you know. I think it's genuine. It's written in a language I've never seen. Some of these symbols are almost like But that would mean... This is an ancient Jedi text from thousands of years ago. And it's priceless. I can't read it, and maybe it's full of garbage, but collectors will be crawling over each other to throw credits at me. It's the find of a lifetime. If I sell it, I'll never have to work again. Sana, this could change everything. She's not there. Take what you can. Save your own skin. Damn everyone else. That's the only way to be free. When did that stop being enough? Because you've had personal growth, Aphra, and you're not the same person you were in issue number 1. That was her mantra way back in the start of the series, but you've grown beyond it. You know you have. Like, personal connections are too meaningful for you now. What the hell did you do to me? You made me care about the future. You made me want one. That's so unfair and terrible. I had everything. No one knew I was alive. I could have walked away clean with the Emperor's weight in credits. But as I stood there in front of the biggest, most valuable discovery I'd ever made, I realized it didn't mean anything if I couldn't share it with you. Oh, Aphra. I hate you, Sanastaros. As she flies in. Oh, this is a happy ending. Yeah? Yes. This is all your fault. I was fine being alone. Until suddenly, I wasn't. I don't know about that. I do. I think it's been a long time coming. It hasn't. You can be mad about it, but you can't deny that you're in love now, Aphra, and it's changed your worldview. You did this to me. You and Magna both. I can't take credit for self-inflicted growth. She's waiting for you, by the way. You didn't tell her about the hyperdrive stunt, did you? I might have. She's gonna kill me. And she's really not gonna like my next idea. What's your next idea? Turns out my university research about Rosadila had merit. Is that an ancient book? It's opportunity. The galaxy is in shambles. What better time to take advantage of everything? Who's gonna stop us? Domina safely made it back to Lapin, and he's so happy he doesn't have to be in charge. Good for Lucky, good for Ariel, whatever. Us? Chelly Lona Aphra, are you inviting us to join you in a lifetime of crime? Yeah, I am. I like it. Really returning to the roots here. The Peerless. I met a girl on high day with flowers in her hair. Her heart was hard as Beskar, but mine she did ensnare. Oh, I met her under moonlight, and we danced until the dawn. But when I reached out for her hand, that lovely girl was gone. I don't pay you to sing, Raslin. You're not paying me anything right now, Melchior. We can change that, though. You said you have a hunt worth my time? Melchior Votto, Imperial Security Bureau, and Raslin Grace, bounty hunter. Musical bounty hunter, in fact. What do you know about an archaeologist named Chelly Lona Aphra? Ah, you were right. This will be fun. Well, look at this. We're already setting up a future plotline, so clearly this can't be the end, right? Club Lazuli, Canto Bight. Sometime after. They're late. Late's a relative term. And a practical one, Doc. Hey, Sana, Magna, you run into any trouble? I love this little blue guy at the bar. This might be my new favorite Glup Shido. I need to know about him. Anyone in the comments who can identify this alien for me, please let me know. Run into any trouble? Nothing we couldn't handle, Lucky. Aphra did blow up a Predec Vane ship and several of their speeders. Is there anyone here whose ship you haven't blown up? Including my own? No, I don't think so, Ariel. Speaking of which, hey, fellas. Here for a drink? The Mailer sunsets are amazing. You blew up our ship! Me? No. You just admitted to it! We all heard you! Everyone's got a grievance. Sure, sure. Sometimes they've even got merit. And I'd be happy to talk through yours, gentlemen, but if you want to have that discussion, you'll have to catch me first! Amazing, and the brawl begins. Is this where we're... the end, for now. I love it. No, this is a perfect place to end her story. Everyone's getting their hands dirty. Oh my god, and the Twilight bartender is just like dreaming over her right now with the eye patch. That's a great detail. Oh man. So we're gonna sell the book and just like have fuck it wealth and just like have a life of crime just to have something to do, because she's, like she said, she's never gonna have to work again. Amazing. I can't wait to see what happens next with the story. And now she's in the crosshairs of the ISB, so clearly there's another chapter to the story that needs to be told. The question is, where will it be told? Will Rosalind Grace end up being a character in Bounty Hunters moving forward? Oh wait, no, that line ended as well. That line has ended! Either way, I'm sure something new will show up, and Aphra will be front and center in that too, because she's such a good character. She's so compelling and fun to watch. I'm sure this can't be the end of our time with her, you know? Yeah, this has been great. The end, for now. Dr. Aphra will return. Same Bart time, same Bart place. Amazing. And that's it. And that is Dr. Aphra in its entirety, concluding with issue number 40 right here. I really enjoyed it. I liked the way they made the finale get a little bit retrospective with there. They brought a lot of things full circle. Her going and exploring a temple and doing some archaeology. You know, musing over her motto, basically, for lack of a better term, from the first couple issues, you know. Take what you can, give nothing back. And it doesn't work for her anymore because she's had so much personal growth, and the relationships that she's had with Sana and Magna and everyone else have been like truly meaningful to her. And in terms of character development, I think she's up there with the comic characters. She's had a great arc. And now that we really know the essence of Aphra and she's had a chance to grow into something greater, I can't wait to see where her story takes her. So I'm glad to see that Dr. Aphra will return. She can't get back here soon enough. I've been saying it for years. I think Dr. Aphra is going to make the jump onto the screen, and I think it's going to happen soon. Now that this initial, her inaugural comic run has concluded, I think that frees her up to be appearing in other places without having to worry about, spoilers for this line. Because if she was to show up in something in, say, like the Mando era right now, well, that would kind of have deflated the previous two issues of the comic where, like, she may have killed herself to sacrifice against the planet. We would have known already that she survives it if we'd seen her in, a show that takes place in, like, 9 ABY or something like that. So, for that reason, I'm not surprised that we haven't had any sort of development on that front, because the comic has still been coming out. But now that it's over, I'm expecting some news on the sooner side about Dr. Aphra appearing in something, in either in live action or in animation. But fingers crossed. I don't know anything you don't know. All right, this isn't some sort of educated guess. I am just really trying to manifest a wish of mine out here, is really what's happening here. But I hope we get more Dr. Aphra soon. Thank you for watching, everybody. I've really enjoyed the Dr. Aphra series, and I hope you've enjoyed reading along with me for the last couple of years. This has been a good one. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Comics with Katarn. You can buy your own copies of each of the comics that I've read on this show at Comixology.com. I think it's very important that we support the wonderful and talented artists that bring us these comics every week. Check out the rest of the channel for more content, reactions, and reviews. And as always, may the Force be with you.